5 to 8 feet of snow, pushing back 15-foot banks, big logs, dirt, gravel, firewood, whatever we needed moved around this homestead, this tractor has been asked to do it. After 4 years, 416 hours, and a whole lot of work, you may ask, would I buy it again? Absolutely. But there are a couple things about this tractor that I would change. And one thing drives me absolutely nuts. Hey y'all, welcome to THAM 141 Homestead, home to the Branson 2515H. I bought this 2022 Branson 2515H 4 years ago. And at the time, I wasn't looking for a tractor just to putt around the yard with. This thing was gonna be worked. It's on an off-grid homestead. We've got snow, we've got logs, we've got dirt, we've got materials to move, and there's always something that needs to be done. And over the last 4 years, my brother, my friend, and I have put this thing through quite a bit. So instead of giving you a review from unboxing it or when it first got delivered, I figured I'd just show you some of the stuff that I've done with it over the past 4 years. The number that really counts is 416 hours. Really, when I look at that number, the thing that really stands out about to me, I haven't had to do a whole lot of work on this tractor. And that is a good thing. Now, I'm not going to sit here and tell you this tractor's never needed any TLC. Trevor and I stayed up late one night to replace a roll pin on the shifting lever. I've changed the fuel filter, tightened quite a few bolts, and honestly, there's been some maintenance done. I keep up with my maintenance. Every 10 hours, I grease her up, as you can see by the grease that's all over everything. I do my oil changes. I keep track of my fluid. For the most part, that's about it. Maybe I'm just lucky, but 416 hours, and I haven't had to take it back to the dealer. Everything that has gone wrong with it was within my or my brother's capabilities to fix. And for me, that's a really big deal. I'm a turnkey, turn it on and go guy. But where I think you really find out what this tractor is made of is in the winter. I plow. I keep all of this open. And then there is a road at the end of this driveway that goes for about 600 or 800 feet to the snowplow turnaround that I keep open. And that's pretty demanding on a tractor. That's a lot of pushing with a 7-foot snow pusher. And it's not just about whether it can push snow. It's can I depend on it when I need it to push the snow. When I go from the snow pusher to the bucket, will it move the 15-foot banks back? Will it break up the ice that forms in those banks? Yeah. Because when you've got this much snow, you don't want to discover your tractor's decided today is going to be the day for a mechanical crisis. And then we have the other end of the spectrum, summertime, early spring, midsummer, and fall. It's wood season on the homestead. Logs. I've used this tractor to grapple and pick up some pretty good sized logs. And this is probably one of the things I appreciate most about owning a tractor. You don't necessarily realize how useful it is until you have one. Then suddenly you're looking at a log that you would have struggled with before. You're thinking, yeah, we can move that. And the 2515H has done the job for me over and over and over again. So what do I actually love about this tractor after 4 years? Well, dependability. Absolutely. I can hop on this tractor when I need to and go, as long as it's on the homestead. sometimes we let Matt and Trevor borrow it to play around a little bit. And that's not a bad thing. It's actually nice to be able to pay back in some little way all that they've done for me over the years. I know with the dependability, I'm probably beating a dead horse, but it really matters to me a lot. I don't need it just to look impressive sitting in the driveway. I need one that will start and will do what I ask of it when I ask it. Now, in all that glory hounding, there is one thing I actually despise about this tractor: the key. Whoever designed the location of this key, I have some questions. I don't know what I did to deserve this. I am so lucky that Trevor had the common sense to tell me, don't try to keep bending that key back to where it's supposed to go. Just let it bend. But this key has been the bane of my existence for 4 years. It's such a little thing. It doesn't affect whether the tractor works. It doesn't affect how much power it has. But every time I get on this tractor, I'm reminded that somebody, somewhere, looked at the design and said, "Yep, let's put the key there." Why? Why? But if Branson showed up to me tomorrow and said, "You've got a blank sheet of paper, what would you change?" I'd change a couple of things. The key, yes. I would have it come straight from the factory with rear hydraulic hookups and a third function valve like I have right here. And if I really think about it, I'd put larger tires on the front. These are 2 changes that I would definitely make. In addition, while I'm looking at it, I would put an actual brush guard on that guard. Maybe some diamond plate, not diamond plate, but maybe some of the diamond mesh. I think it would make this tractor considerably more versatile. But I want you to notice something. I'm talking about things I wish it had. I'm not sitting here telling you things that have gone wrong with it. So, after 4 years, 416 hours, snow, logs, grapple work, material moving, general homestead abuse, would I buy this tractor again? Absolutely. I think it's probably the biggest compliment I can give. 4 years ago, I made a decision. I've had 4 years to second guess that decision. I've had 4 years to find the things I don't like. I've had 4 years to break it. I've had 4 years to wish that I'd bought something else. And I don't. I still think that this tractor is the right fit for me. If you're looking at one of these tractors and you wonder, what's it going to be like after 4 years? For me, it's been dependable. It does the work. The problems I've had have been minor, and I've been able to fix everything myself. And I'd buy it again. Except the key. I would move that stupid key. Hey, if you have or do own a Branson 2515H, let me know in the comments. I would love to hear your experiences. And if you're considering buying one, leave your questions down below. Me and someone else, I'm sure, will jump right in there and we'll try to answer all of your questions. Hey, if you haven't already, go ahead and hit that like button, that subscribe button, that little notification bell so that you get notified every time I come out with new content. Hey, best way to support the channel is buy some merch. Cheapest way is to just comment below. And midway, 99 cents a month, you can join the channel and get exclusive members only content. All right, guys, y'all have a great and wonderful day. We love you. And God bless.